Life in Madagascar is really, really hard for most Malagasys. Madagascar is a really poor country. It's one of the top 10 most poor countries in the world. And for me and for most missionaries, that's really hard to see as we're living in Madagascar, to see all these people struggling with life and struggling in general because of the conditions and because of the poverty. But what really struck me and impressed me the most was how happy the Malagasys were. Even through all their struggles and hard times and challenges that they faced in their everyday life, they still managed to be happy. And I believe that's because they were grateful for the things that they had. And they saw around them people that might have been less fortunate than them, and they were grateful that they had the things that they had. And life is pretty laid back in Madagascar. People have to work hard. People have to work hard to earn money to support their families. Many Malagasys can't find jobs, and they just go around doing odd jobs, trying to make whatever money they can so they can support their families. Since the economy isn't too good, everything there is really cheap. You can get basic necessities, basic food items for really cheap. And that's still kind of hard for some Malagasy families to afford, which is really sad. Life in Madagascar is a lot different than life here in America, where everybody has everything that they need and almost everything that they want. In Madagascar, it's a struggle for people to get things that they need. In general, I loved the Malagasy people. They're one of my best friends, and it's hard for me to see them living in the way that they do. And that's part of the reason why I want to go back and help them to live a better life. But what I saw during my time in Madagascar was the Malagasys' love for God and Jesus Christ. Most Malagasys go to church and they pray and they read their scriptures, the Bible or the Book of Mormon, and they want to follow God and Jesus Christ. They want to be happy. They want to do those things that will help them receive blessings in their lives. And I think that's really amazing, that even through the tough times and the struggles, that Malagasys have such a big focus on God and Jesus Christ in their lives. And I think that's a big part of what helps them be happy in the situation that they're in. And I think most of them do know that they were born into this situation and they have to make the best of it. And even though it can be hard at times, they work towards it, work towards a goal, and they try their hardest to create the best life possible for them and their families. Life in Madagascar is really tough. It's really dirty there, and there's no sewage systems, and there's not really any trash cans, so people will just throw their trash anywhere, and it gets really dirty in the streets, and especially where people are outside of where people are living, because it's just very underdeveloped, and there's a lot of stray animals, stray dogs or cats, chickens that are just running around all over the place. And it's really hard to find clean water in Madagascar. Life is very hard for the Malagasys, yet they find a way to persevere. They look for the good things in life, and they find ways to be happy. And I think there's a lot we can learn from the Malagasy people. How to be happy without having all the things that we need. How to be happy in tough times. How to be happy when we're struggling. And I really enjoyed living in Madagascar. It was a completely different experience for me. And I appreciated having my eyes open to a part of the world where so many people are in poverty, where the country is underdeveloped. And it was just a great learning experience for me, and helped me to learn and to appreciate all of the things that I have in my life. And it gave me a newer sense of purpose to share the gospel, to help influence the lives of the Malagasys that lived in Madagascar. And when I saw that the Malagasys were happy, that made me happy.